Hello, thank you for this opportunity. We are Mobbr. We are a startup from Delft in Holland. Actually, we are with the largest tech incubator of Europe. It's called Yes Delft from Technical University of Delft. And we are here to share with you our invention, our thing. Like you, I've been living in a more and more industrialized world. I guess we all go to the same offices. We have the same kind of jobs. We go at the same hours. Everything in this world is industrialized, from education to knowledge work, even the way we produce our food. And this probably the legacy of, you call Frederick Taylor and Ford and Toyota. I think there's no fun in this. Wouldn't it be more fun if we could do anything we are good at the time we like, from a place we like, from the beach, just with your laptop, open up your laptop, go online and add value. And wouldn't it make more sense if instead of buying more and more and more stuff, we could share stuff, we could share it among us. This, of course, is the dream we all share. It's called the collaborative economy. And I wonder if you're curious about how we are going to help you and your platforms to make this vision reality. Are you? Yeah. Good. Therefore, we have Ernesto.
So that's what he always does. Then he promises something big, and then I have to... Okay, so the future of work, that's what we're talking about, right? We have a management model which is not suitable for actually the technology that we use and the changes that we have in our environment. So what you see rising, and why we're here this week, is a crowdsourcing economy, or also it's called the collaborative economy, because we collaborate on platforms. And the platform actually, where in the industrial era you go to an office or a factory to do your work, in the future more and more you will go to a platform. So the platform is a new office, right? A crowdsourcing platform that crowdsources the production, the value creation from you. Everybody comes together on the same platform and they create value together. And what is happening then is that the traditional roles, they come all mixed up. Because when you go to a platform, you are the producer. We have seen today you are also the bank or the investor. And you are also the consumer. You can be the supplier. You can be anything at the same time at the platform.
So, for instance, we are here on Airbnb in one of your homes. And we drive with Uber in one of your cars.
Yeah.
You see, this is changing.
And the funny thing is, maybe think about it, what you bring into the platform doesn't matter. It can be your house on Airbnb, or it can be your labor or your skills on maybe a more work platform. So that's how in the future you're actually going to make money, by bringing in the resources that you have, either the tangible or the intangible ones. And we're going to help you make that happen, because we have an initiative. We are basically a meta platform for crowdsourcing. We are a platform for crowdsourcing platforms, and we provide all the building blocks. Because if people have to make their living on crowdsourcing platforms, how are they going to get paid? If 1,000 people create value for you, and you want to pay them for it, how are you going to disperse the money? With PayPal, that's a lot of work and a lot of fees you're going to pay. So we have payment functionality, but then we have paid all those people. Of course, you need invoices from them. Not nice work to call all the people you paid $1, $10, $100, hundreds of people. So we make sure that you don't have to worry about it. You automatically get the invoices. Okay? Then, when you do work that way, you want to have a place where you can manage that, right? Where you can manage your funds, so you can work on multiple platforms, get all your money in the same place. Only pay fee once, not 100 times. And you want to be able to find work and maybe also build reputation as an individual crowd worker or as a crowd, as a community. That's all possible on our platform. And of course, to be able to do that, we have to plug into existing forms of collaboration software, whether it's a Q&A software or a software development software. Anywhere online where people already collaborate, we have plugins so that all this can be facilitated.
Enthusiastic already? This will be great, right? For instance, a few little examples before we ask you if you really understand what we said and go into a large example. For instance, turn your community into a consulting firm. Have you read yesterday or the day before, Quora acquired $80 million US investment yesterday without having a business model. If they would use Mobbr, they could turn themselves into the largest, or one of the largest consulting firms in the world. Their crowd being the consultants, and large corporations or other crowds being their customers. And we would take care of paying, crowd payments, invoicing, all the things they need. Oh, you actually made an animation of it. Or, for instance, you have a need to build software. You have an idea, you have maybe one architect, but you need software engineers. In Holland, software engineers are expensive and rare. They all have good jobs, so difficult to find. You could use GitHub or GitLab, that's for nerds, geeks. Are there any nerds or geeks who know actually what Git is? No, Git is a software development platform in which you can just go online. Open source software is built on GitHub and Bitbucket and GitLab. And we could measure participation of all the programmers. And if you are happy with the product, it works, it has been tested, you can pay them all at once, get invoiced, without ever having your own software engineer. So your platform could be an open source style software business. Or for instance, you could crowdsource your help desk. Lots of help desks in Holland, I guess it's the same in the world. For instance, T-Mobile or Verizon, they have people behind desks on jobs. They come in every morning at 9, they leave at 6. Wouldn't it be much better if you could ask other people of your audience, of their public, to help each other and to pay them for it? So the crowd would be your help desk. The crowd never sleeps, never sick, never on strike. It's everywhere. Does this make sense already? So remember, we are not one of these platforms. We are a platform for these platforms. With us, you can make crowdsourcing a business. We put money streams into this new economy. Before we go into a large or big example, are there any questions or ideas maybe for us? Was it that clear? Big example.
Who here runs like a community website? Or who are, yeah?
I'm curious, and you may explain this going on, but like for instance, Elance, you put out a task you want, and then there are proposals, and you pick one. And then you go get the work done, and they get paid. But in your case, I mean, you have a crowd, like Quora, for instance. How do you decide which is the best answer, what is the solution? So how do you curate that, and how do you, so is there a period, like the question or the project is open, so?
Actually, we also crowdsource that part. You probably also, everybody knows sites on which you can earn points. For everything you do, you get points. And something is worth 10 points or more points than other things. Commenting gets points. Liking gets points. Giving an answer gets more points. Adding content, even more points. So you get a reputation system. It's, for instance, on Quora, it's based on voting and participating. And this reputation system, or karma system, of course, is the crowd's opinion on quality. But also, we couple our payment system to the existing reputation system. So the only thing we do is we pay out the crowd based on the different participations, their points they earned. So it's up to the platform themselves. We don't know the business of all the platforms in the world, so we can make that decision. It's crowdsourced too. Is that? So
the crowd community votes up the best solution, and then you award the best solution?
Of course.
No. We reward everyone.
Everyone, not just one.
By all forms of participation, you can earn points.
Got it.
How much points, it's up to the platform to decide. We read who has earned how much points, and suppose you want to pay $100 into a community, we disperse the money based on the number of points.
We have an example for you later on.
Yes.
And of course, this can be gamed. Of course, you can go on and cheat. A little bit of cheating in gaming is not a big problem. A lot of cheating is a problem. But if this community is making a lot of money doing what they do, there will be social control. trolling and gaming will be also the protection to the crowdsourced.
So who here runs a community website or has a website with, well, you have yourself, I think, with Crowdsourcing Week. So if you have a community on your own platform, then you can think, hey, maybe with the crowdsourcing community, we can actually monetize our collective knowledge and skills that we have about crowdsourcing. If there are companies interested to, say, implement crowdsourcing strategies, we could all together start a consulting firm tomorrow.
Can you show us that?
Yes, we can. Yeah, because we transposed the presentation to yours, so I had some open pages. Let me have a look if they are still open.
Let's hope for some live internet. Otherwise, we have some screenshots. Any questions? Still? Not any questions? Do you understand how very powerful this is?
Sure.
Enabling this new anytime, anyplace economy. Just go online, share your stuff, your knowledge, and get paid for it.
Go back to
You don't no longer need a job, because if you have skills, that's enough. You can do it anywhere, any place. This is what it's all about.
Okay, this is an example. This is the largest innovation community in the Netherlands. Well, Netherlands not a very big country, but still it's quite a sizable community. And they're all professional innovators, people, experts in their field. Okay, and they decided, we create a lot of content, we have a lot of knowledge, but we're only relying on advertising income. And it's not giving us a lot of money and not a lot of fulfillment. So they said, okay, we install Q&A software. It's not our software. It's open source software, but it's not our software. And so we're going to just allow companies to pose a question into the community, and then the companies, they pledge money, right? So the question is like a briefing. This is an example. They say, okay, we are this and this company, and we are looking for an answer for this and this problem. You know, it's like ideation a little bit, brainstorming, in this case. Then the people, you can see in the bottom that the screenshots was made in the Starbucks downstairs, just for you. Then the people, they go giving answers, right? It's where they earn points by doing that. But the other people, they are voting on the answers.
It's like here, and here, and here, all the answers. And the votes.
Yeah. Okay, at one point, so you can imagine there's a whole division of points, people earning points by giving answers, and by voting up the answers and down, there's also a ranking among the answers. The best answers come up and the least answers. But suppose that, let's say, I give a really bad answer, but that gives him the idea to give a really good answer, then still my contribution is worth something, right? Okay, so everybody can earn points in this system, and it's up to the platform to decide who can earn how many points for what. But at one point, the company, and those are big companies like ABN AMRO and the Ministry and the largest Dutch media group, serious assignments they put there, and they serious money, and then they push the Mobbr button. It's just like PayPal button, right? Like what PayPal is for e-commerce, we are for crowdsourcing platforms. So they push the button and a light box comes, and in that light box you can see at that moment, if you want to make a payment, how many % goes to what participant. They can make the payment at that moment. Everybody, the money is divided, and everybody who received money, they get an email, and they say, okay, you can get the money in your Mobbr bank account, and then you come in the Mobbr environment. It's a wallet dashboard.
The function they do not yet use, I don't know why, you should talk to Erwin of the platform.
Yeah.
The button can also be used to pledge money before the answer is given. So it's like a crowdfunding button too. So ABN AMRO could tease the crowd by pledging €1,000. And the crowd would see on our platform or on this platform where the money is waiting for them, how much is waiting. They could participate knowing €1,000 would be supplied. Other people who think, well, I need to have this answer too, could add to the pledge. So it's a crowdfunding button as well as a crowd payment button.
We call it peers-to-peers payment. So not peer-to-peer, but peers-to-peers, right? Many people pay to many people. Any questions?
Any orders?
So, you know, if we have this event 5 years from now, we all make money like this, right? Let's agree on that. And we all are on our slippers and just from the beach to here just have, or maybe we have the meeting on the beach even so. Okay, thank you very much.
Great. Well, thank you. This is a little token.
Thanks very
from us.
much. Our
There's
last
no dollars inside.
Our names,
No
Very
dollars
important.
inside.
very important. Our Twitters, please tweet about us. We would like that.
Great. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. This is just a little token from us. In the future, will you think about the digital currency?
We already
have?
do Bitcoin.
Okay.
We would like to do other cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
Ripple we like.
Okay.
In fact, I wrote on the Next Web a white paper on Bitcoin.
Okay.
It's the future, even for us.
Yeah. Interesting. Do you think you're a bit too far ahead?
We are disruptive,
Okay.
but judging by the reactions this week, I think the time is right.
Okay.
We've been on it for two and a half years now. Too early is not in time either,
Yeah.
but I think it's time about now.
Are you guys funded by a VC or?
Dutch
Yes.
Angel.
Dutch Angel.
Yeah. Got it. Well, thanks for being here. It's great meeting
Thank you.
guys. Really awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank
Awesome.
you. Thank
Great.
you.
Give him a hand. All right.